Hello, this is Peter from PetesTravel.com and all-inclusive-Caribbean-Cruises.net. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Pete's Cruises, N as in the letter, Travel. Hey guys, if you have not yet connected with me on YouTube, you know what to do. Thank you. Now let's get to it. Hello, first-time cruisers. This is Peter from PetesTravel.com and all-inclusive-Caribbean-Cruises.net. I am on YouTube as PetesCruises-n-Travel. Well, today I want to quickly talk with you about how to stay on top of the activities on MSC Seaside. Okay, and this, what I'll share, is going to be similar for other MSC cruises. Cruise ships. It may not be true for the Divina because the Divina is an older ship, and so at least one of the things I'll mention will not be found on the Divina, but it will be found on the newer ships that MSC is fielding in the US market. So, how do you stay connected? How do you know what's going on, where it is, and how to get there, where to find the food? You know, how do you keep up? It's very important, right? Because you get to a vessel like this, and this Seaside, MSC Seaside, is a giant of a ship. Big ship, right? You get off when you're outside the ship, and you're looking at this thing, you're like, oh my goodness, can a ship be that big? It is big, and there are others just as big, right? Other MSC cruises and cruise ships, and of course, Royal Caribbean has very big ships too, and Carnival is now making some big ones, and there's some others we're trying to, follow along with these big vessels. But anyway, how do you keep up? How do you know where to find things on these big vessels? Well, on the MSC Seaside, and I'm currently on a 4-day cruise here, which is actually the last day as we wind our way back to Port Canaveral from the Bahamas. The first way is a printout. Yes, MSC offers you in this particular ship, and others like it, a printout of daily activities. So this one was for yesterday. We stopped in Ocean Key. We're there all day, as a matter of fact, and so this is our printout. I was somewhat surprised when I came on board Sunday and there was a printout of daily activities, because I remember after COVID, the cruise lines were cutting back on paper, to eliminate touch points. So they were not handing out a lot of stuff. They were not giving you much in terms of paper, because that was just causing too many touch points. So I was surprised, but they're back. I'm used to these printouts in Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and the other cruise lines, but I was surprised to see this when I came on Sunday. So this is one way for you to keep up. And so, as I said, this was for yesterday, Ocean Key, and so there's information about Ocean Key, quite a bit of stuff here about Ocean Key, a little bit about how it was developed and all of that, and then there's a good to know section there. And then for each day, you'll get something like this, a daily planner, where it's step by step, time, hour by hour, or half an hour by half an hour, outline of what's going on the ship and where. So it gives you what's going on. Like this one says yoga at 9 a.m. and it's happening at the MSC gym, which is on deck 8 forward, right? So there, it tells you what's going on, when it's going on, where it's going on and where to find the gym. So this is one way for you to keep up with activities. The second way is on your phone, and I'm using my phone to record so I can show you, but there is an app. Now on this particular ship, MSC Seaside, and then its sister ships like the Seascape, Seaview, Seashore, all of these, you're able to use the MSC app, which is called MSC for Me. And in that app, you're able also to touch, scroll, and look at what's going on, find things, find where things are going on, what's going on, and where they're going on. So the MSC app is an extension of this. It gives you a little bit more information because, of course, it's an app. So it has a lot more than what you would find in the print. Oh, by the way, the print has also on the back page a list of where to find your complimentary meals and specialty restaurants. And there's also Kids Club and Koto and Casino and the bars, the lounges, and what times they're open, and so on and so forth. And all those things you'll find in the app as well, MSC for Me. That's two. So the third way for you to keep up, now on this ship again, MSC Seaside, just like you will find in other ships, when you go to each elevator lobby, you will find these giant TV screens, interactive TV screens, touch screen. That will be an expansion of the app, the MSC for Me app. The TV screen is really just the giant size of the app. So you look at your phone, it's a small thing, but then you go to the elevator lobby and you'll find two or three of these giant screens, and you can tap and scroll and find out what's going on. Look at restaurants, look at activities, kids program, whatever it is you're looking for, you'll find on those giant TV screens. So again, there are three ways for you to keep up, just to know what's going on the ship. Paper, it's left in your room each evening by your room steward. Print out the daily program. You won't be left in the dark. They want you to stay informed. So there it is, you get the paper. For those people who prefer to use the phone, and by the way, when you get on board, when the ship leaves port, to connect to the app, you have to turn off, go to airplane mode, and connect to their Wi-Fi. You don't need to buy their Wi-Fi to connect to the app. It is included. So you select their Wi-Fi and connect that way, so you can view things in the app. And also that app is used to reserve, I forgot to mention that earlier. In the app, you can reserve your spot at the production show. So each night they have a production show, and it's tapped into 3 different times in the evening to accommodate the large number of people on board the ship. And so you have to reserve a spot. If you don't reserve a spot, when you get there, they're scanning your card, and they will know if you didn't reserve a seat, and so you may be turned away unless they have seats available. So the app serves for that. And by the way, you can use the giant TV screens that I mentioned that are found in the elevator lobbies. You can use those as well to reserve your spot at the production show each evening. So again, there are 3 ways to stay in touch with what's going on the ship. Print out the app found on your phone, or your laptop, whatever, not the laptop, but maybe your iPad or something, and the giant TV screens found in the elevator lobby. This is Peter from PetesCruises-n-Travel and all-inclusive-cruises.net saying, hey, just wanted to let you know how you can stay informed aboard the MSC Seaside and our sister ships. Similar ways, okay? So as you get ready to board, this will help you to stay connected. Until next time, this is Peter saying so long, and I hope to see you someday out there. Look, yeah, we're sailing back to Port Canaveral, out there on the high seas. Until next time.